Hey guys, it's Hannah. So, I've had a really long day today, but it's still Wednesday, so I still owe you a video. So, this week and next week I'm going to do a Pflag type thing. Videos more for the friends of gays or the parents. But parents is coming next week. I know Pflag, but the friends one has been requested more because adults don't really tend to watch my videos. But I'll still make one next week for all about parents, whether it's for you coming out to them or for them when you're coming out, or what they should do or what you should do to them. Yeah, that kind of made sense. Okay. Oh, and about the music, like, if this gets flagged for copyright or whatever, you can go suck my tits. I don't own anything, so calm down. I need to listen to Glee music right now because I'm kind of... Okay. Anyways, let's start the video. Okay. One thing that I really want to point out, because my friend was begging me to make this video, because, so, we all know my best friend Catherine, right? Of course we do. So, everyone thinks that she's gay because she hangs out with me like 24/7, because we have a lot of classes together, and we kind of tend to never separate unless we legit, like, have other classes, or if we're, like, peeing or something. But other than that, yeah, we're kind of always seen together. Like, and Friday she's not going to be there, and I don't have friends. Actually, I know exactly who I'm going to hang out with at recess. My other little gay friend. He's amazing. I don't know if I should mention his name. I don't know if he told me who he told yesterday, but I don't know. He's just this little gay kid that I'm in love with in a gay way. Okay. So, time for F and flag of P. So, damn it, I got distracted. JK. Okay, so I need to continue my story. So then, so everyone tends to think that Catherine's gay. Like, a lot of people have asked her if she's gay, and she's not, by the way. So, if someone hangs out with someone who's gay, they are not gay. Or else all the friends of my short gay friend would be gay too, and those are mainly the people that call Catherine a lesbian. But because they were tormenting her about it, I was like, oh yeah, we got it on in the janitor's closet yesterday. And it was really funny. I just remember the look on their faces. Okay, good times. So, after that thing, I check. I don't know, I need my little, I'll do a little dollar sign to say that I did it. I get distracted really easily. Okay, now when you're coming out to your friends, a lot of people are really nervous about this, and that kind of surprises me, because for me, I don't know, it was so much easier telling friends than anyone else. And then after I got more comfortable, it was way easier telling strangers than anyone else. But the hardest thing is still parents, but that's next week. So a lot of people are really afraid of this. They're like, well, what if my friends don't like me anymore? What if they judge me? What if they feel like I'm gonna jump on them and make out with their face? And I'm not gonna lie, some people are kind of closed-minded, or they don't have a lot of information on this topic. But honestly, they just have to realize, as long as you let them know that you're still the same person, and you just really try to keep the relationship the same, if you don't make it weird, I promise they won't. Like, some of my friends, like, some of them completely drop me, but other than those people, all the other friends, they still, like, change in front of me, they still are cool with, like, sleepovers and everything. No one's weird about it, you know? And I think that's great that people can be that awesome. But I think it's really, I don't know if this is true for everyone, but with my experience, it's either completely, like, absolutely gone, like, they don't talk to you anymore, they're like, and that's only happened with one friend. Yeah, one. And now I know that she was a friend. She wasn't a true friend. Because, really, if they are your actual friends, they will love you no matter what. Like, you would love your friend still if they told you something really secret and personal. Like, I have a friend with a huge secret, and she told me, and I didn't judge her whatsoever, you know? And it's not, she's not gay. She's straight. But it's just like, if they're your real friend, then they're not gonna judge you, you know? And so don't be too nervous about that. And then on the other hand, they just completely treat you the same, and the only conversation that's different is instead of talking about boys, you're talking about girls. I mean, you know, you still talk about boys with them, but it's legitimately the exact same. And it kind of builds relationships stronger because, I mean, you kind of just shared something vulnerable and you became better friends with them. So, check. Okay. Now, on the other hand, if you are a friend, here are a few things that you should really do. So, if your friend tells you some bad reactions are, some really ones that make me really nervous are like the one-worded ones, like, oh. But some really, like, my friend's mom, we all know Amy, so I told her mom, right? Her mom is the best, and she took a step back and she was like, that's great! And I was like, it was so funny, oh my god, I love her mom. And then I remember when I told Amy the first time, which was a really long time ago, she was one of the first friends I told. She said she knew it, and that she had a dream about it, and that made me kind of sad. I was like, did I make it that obvious? But, like, with all my other friends, they were really shocked about it. But Amy knows me the best. She's practically grown up with me, so, wow, yeah. And that's why I'm glad that her mom took it so well, because if she didn't, they're kind of like my second family. Like, you know, they've known me forever, and they just, you know. And Amy would always, like, tell me, like, you know, my parents are always asking me, like, who's Hannah dating, or, like, talking about all my ex-boyfriends that I've had. Or they'll, like, say something like, Hannah doesn't really talk about her boyfriends anymore. Yeah, so that was really great. So those are some, like, good and bad ways to react, I guess. But no matter what, don't let anything change. Some other, like, really bad ones are if you tell them that they're not, like, someone that I told, this was after I was really comfortable, though. It was actually my old second grade, first grade it was first and second grade. It was, like, my longest relationship ever, okay? It was, like, a year and a half. It was first and second grade. And so I told him, and he was like, oh, it's probably just a phase. And I was like, believe me, you're not the first person I told, and it's not. Sorry, hun. I didn't say that. I was just like, huh, yeah. I didn't really reply. I don't know what I replied, but it was a really short answer. I was like, bitch, no. In my head, I didn't say that. And then some really good things are, like, I love you, but not I still love you, because I feel like every time I heard that just kind of made it feel like that's something that would make them not love me, or, like, you know, like, oh, well, I could not love you, but I still do, you know? So saying, like, I love you, or, like, I will always love you, that's what my sister said, and that was, like, really good, like, I will always love you, instead of, like, I still love you, you know? There's just a little difference in that. It just kind of feels, like, better if you say stuff like that. Damn, this video's getting long. And after they tell you, do some research. Watch some of my videos. Watch, like, Jen and Ann. Really figure out what they're going through and try to help them, you know? Because, honestly, the worst thing is when someone doesn't understand it just really makes it exhausting. And with gay people, help your friends help you, okay? Really help them to understand, talk about it a lot. Don't let it die down, because a lot of people, like, they'll tell their friend, and then the friend will pretend like it never happened, and then you're kind of fucked, because then you kind of have to retell them again, and it's ridiculous. Like, this song sounds weird. It's the Glee version. It's so bomb. Diamonds are, in fact, a girl's best friend. But you know what a lesbian's best friend is? A red bracelet. Get 'em. Get 'em now. Okay, we're switching that song. That song's depressing. That song, no. Ooh, this my jam. Okay. So yeah, just help them, help you, and really stay close with them. Don't act weird. Just don't. Just act normal. If everyone just acted normal, your lives would be so much better. And yeah. And something that really I've noticed breaks the ice when coming out to people, after you say something, tell a joke about it, I guess. Not like a really bad one, but like I always tell gay jokes, and that kind of makes people feel more comfortable about it, because a lot of people are like really nervous about what they say, like, oh, should I say that? Like, that's not a good idea. And I am personally okay with anything anyone says, as long as it's not about the Bible or like something telling me that I'm wrong or that I am sick and diseased and gross and need a rain check or not a rain check, a paycheck, a check myself before I wreck myself, I guess. Something like that. As long as it's not negative, I'm not going to get offended. You know, people are really worried about, like, offending me, so I make a lot of gay jokes just to make it more comfortable and let them know that it's cool, you know? I'll make straight jokes about you. There needs to be more straight jokes, by the way. I'm declaring it. There are black people jokes, Asian jokes, gay jokes. The only thing that there isn't, though, is white straight jokes, and we need more. So think of those and tell them all over the place. There's tons of redneck jokes, but those are different. You know who I'm talking about? Like the standard white bitch. Like me. Like I was before I became a minority. I guess that's everything I have to say. I just wasted 13 minutes of your life, and I love you.